How's everybody doing? Sully 138, and it's been a while since I've done a video. I've been away all weekend with about a dozen of my close friends. Met up with them over in Cambridge in Harvard Square to celebrate my friend's life, who passed away about 4 or 5 days ago. He ended up dying out in California, and a bunch of my friends flew in from the West Coast, the Northwest, out into Boston, where we're all from, and we had a candle vigil for him, and hugged it out, cried it out, and talked about him, and shared some memories, and it was very emotional, and very we all had a good laugh too, and had good times, and just shared a lot of memories, and I'm still like emotionally drained from it. Got to see a lot of close friends. There was like a solid core of us, like four of us that were like brothers, including the guy who passed away, my friend Tony. There was my few of us. We were always together, and that was talked about, and we all lost it, and we lost a really good human being, and it was tough. But now I'm back, and I'm ready to. I had to give myself an extra push to make these videos, so I just want to get the ball rolling because I got a lot of content for you guys. I'm opening up these promo packs over the weekend. As you can see, I landed Matt Molson Movember card. That's a double, so I was pretty stoked because I was able to tuck it into the auction and grab some pucks. My team, there's a lot of new pickups, a lot of new players, and I'm excited to share that with you guys. But I just want to share these promo packs that were going on over the weekend. They were all gold, all rare, or something like that. And I've probably had only about 2 bad packs out of the batch that I opened, so I'm pretty excited about that. It's probably my best pack opening as far as opening multiple packs at once, and even though it cost me $7.99 a piece as a season ticket holder, and they were going for 50K pucks as well if you had the pucks. And I want to know how everybody else did as far as these pack openings over the weekend. Where did you guys land? Because I'm sure I was the only one who had some decent packs here. But this pack that I opened up right here, I don't know if I would say it was my best pack, because there's one pack that I didn't record that I opened, and I landed Daniel Sedin, and I couldn't even believe it because the other guys that I opened, I think my highest pull before Daniel Sedin was around 30K, which is the pack that you're gonna see right here. And this pack was probably my favorite pack because I got 3 good quality players in this pack, and I'll show you guys. As you can see, oh, this is the worst pack. What am I saying? Yikes! Get that fucking pack out of here. So I wanted to show you guys this pack because this was the worst pack that I opened all weekend. Really nobody there. Besides maybe Berglund and Kulikov from Florida, and Berglund from St. Louis. But other than that, oh, and a Bishop. But, Bishop is what it is. Not a bad goaltender if you have no goalies on your team, but I already got Bishop. But this is the pack right here that I'm pretty excited about. It's going to take a while for it to load. It's Corey Perry. Corey Perry's been pretty solid for me all year long. I don't have any superstitions when it comes to opening packs. I don't pick certain players. I don't keep cycling the packs till say like Corey Perry pops up. I open the first pack I see. I've always been like that, even though what was it, Henrik or Daniel? I think it was Henrik Sedin and Datsuk are the only guys on the covers of the packs that haven't given me anything yet. But Corey Perry's been pretty decent to me so far this year, and Zdeno Chara and Carey Price and Stamkos. Those have been solid packs for me so far. But like I said, I don't cycle them until I get those particular players. I just like to crack open the first pack I see. So it's loading, and we got, as you can see, Jason Spezza, the first card. Nice. I always wanted Spezza, just didn't want to pay for it. Because I was pretty stacked at centers, but I need them now because I need some depth at center. I got 4 solid centers, but I just need a little depth just in case someone goes down. Krejci, I got Dan Girardi, so that was a pretty good pack right there. Krejci and Girardi I already have, so they were big keys to putting in the auction and help me grab some of the players I wanted to grab. Again, I can't wait to show you guys the team update. So all weekend I've been grinding out games. That's all I've been doing. I've been working on my moving up in the division, and I did the playoffs. I recorded the playoff games, and I was gonna do a playoff thing for you guys, and Oh, right here, I didn't open up I didn't record opening this pack, but I landed Corey Schneider, so I hit the record button just to share it with you guys. I wish I did that with Daniel Sedin. I was pretty bummed out that I missed out on that. I really wanted to share that with you guys, but Corey Schneider, goalie. I always wanted to grab Corey Schneider, but it's hard paying for pucks for that many pucks for a goalie that's rated 86, rated 86 or lower, even 87 or lower, because you never know what you're gonna get out of them. For me, like I invested a lot of pucks into Tuukka Rask at the beginning of this game, and Tuukka Rask just let in the softest goals, and it was the biggest waste of pucks I've ever invested in a player so far this year. I gotta say that was probably my most regretful pickup was Tuukka Rask, and I was really excited to get Corey Schneider. So that was a big, huge plus, and that was it for the pack openings as far as what I have recorded, guys. And I'm gonna bring you to the team update. Wow, this is my third attempt trying to show you guys my lineup. I've been interrupted 3 times with the doorbell, a phone, and everything else, but we're back. And as I was saying before, I showed you guys the Corey Schneider. I grinded out a bunch of games. I did the playoffs. I wanted to share the playoffs with you guys, but I made it to the quarterfinal, and it was. I lost the second game. It wasn't entertaining. There was nothing to show. And if anything, I was fucking pissed. It was one of those games where no matter how many shots you put on net, it was just nothing was going in. I did manage to get 1 goal, but you know. It was such a frustrating game, and I've never used ice tilt as an excuse, and I won't to this day. I really don't believe in ice tilt, not today, not in NHL 14. That's just my opinion, guys. Usually when I give up, when I lose games, it's because my defense has been out of position, and the goals that I gave up, I should have given them up, with the exception of a couple goals that slid in under my goalie's pads from the blue line that were intended to be passes. Other than that, shit happens, you know what I mean? But it wasn't entertaining, and so I grinded out a bunch of divisional games. I played all my Division 6 games and won them all, and I made it up to Division 5. I played 1 game in Division 5 so far, and I won that game. My last 10 games, I'm 7-2-1. I won 6 games in a row so far, so I'm on a 6-game winning streak, which is cool. It gives me a lot of confidence going into the next playoff window, which opens in 2 days. So hopefully I can get the ball rolling with that and eventually come out on top and win a final for you guys, because I would love to win one and be able to share that with you. What else? Oh, I started the Movember tournament and won the first game. I just gotta finish that up and get that done before it expires. And I started the gold. Is either the Gold Cup or Gold Puck Challenge tournament, and I won the first round in that. So I've been grinding out games more so than I have all season. I played more games over the weekend than I have all month. So I needed to do something to occupy my mind, just to get my mind off what happened over the weekend and stuff. And I got so much content for you guys to share, and I got some more uploads coming. And let me go into my team. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a string of highlights together of how all the games went in Division 6, and hopefully I can start doing some live commentaries again of individual games, because I miss doing it, and this is a starting point for me, and it already feels good to be back. So I got Lucic on the first line, Duchesne and Hossa. I just want to get these training and durations expired and just get them back to their regular selves and put together lines that I actually want together. Mark Stahl's a new pickup. I gave him a speed at skate and just wanted to try him out. He was going cheap, so I said, why not? Let's do it. Let's pick him up. Mike Green I picked up at auction. He was going $10K cheaper at a buy now than he was for his starting price on all his cards. So I picked him up for about, I think, $23K at the time, and it's when the cards first came out, when he was introduced on Team of the Week. Renee's my starter, and there's the Corey Schneider that we picked up, and I gave him a +2 wall and +9 on his position. I haven't used him yet at training and durations, but I used him at his regular rating. I think it's an 86 rating or something like that. And he got a shutout for me in his first game, and he was making unbelievable saves. I was pretty stoked, and maybe I could see why he goes a lot more than a regular 86 rated goalie and some 87 rated goalies. On my second line, there's the Daniel Sedin that I wish I recorded for you guys. and I'm pretty stoked. He on his very first game, he got a goal on a one-timer, right, and he had a slapper right off his knee for a one-timer, and it was an unbelievable goal, and it was a feed from Joe Thornton. So I actually like these two guys together a lot, and as soon as Nathan McKinnon's training is over, I'm gonna probably stick Couture on the right wing or Martin St. Louis. But McKinnon is a guy I picked up in auction as well, and I had a bunch of +5 alls and some duration cards, and I thought it'd be a lot of fun to add him. And I also picked up the other draft pick, Jonathan Drouin from Florida, and I stuck I think he still had the Halifax sweater on. It was a silver Drouin, and I stuck a Boston change team card on him. Let me see. Pretty sure, yeah, I stuck a Boston change team card on him, and I'm waiting when I open up some packs and get some more +5 alls. I'm gonna stick Drouin and McKinnon on the same line together, and I figure it'd be a lot of fun to do, and see what happens. Bouwmeester and Shattenkirk are both new pickups. I don't know if you guys remember my last team updates. I had Shattenkirk and Bouwmeester on the same line with their regular gold cards. I love pairing them two up, the two Blues teammates, and I figured why not upgrade their position. I had the pucks to do it, so I picked both of them up in auction. And Shattenkirk's a beast on defense, and Bouwmeester's just a beast on both sides of the ice. Shattenkirk, I really haven't found an offensive rhythm to him, but he's a defenseman, so it is what it is. But Bouwmeester's just been a phenomenal pickup for me, and I'm really excited to have him, and they're both solid mainstays on my team. Taylor Hall got moved down to the third line. As soon as the training and durations are up on Lucic, I'm going to move Sedin up to the first line and Taylor Hall to the second line and move Lucic back down to the third. I got him paired up with Patrice Bergeron and Couture, and they've been a solid line altogether for me for the last 6-7 games. And I got Johnson and Seabrook in there as my final defensive line. On line 4, I picked up Van Riemsdyk in auction. I got him for, I think it was $15K, and I paired him up with Kessler. And Martin St. Louis is a new pickup. I had him before, and I sold him for I think $32K, and I just picked him up for $22K or $21K. And a lot of players at this caliber were going real cheap. Everybody was going real cheap over the weekend because of the promo packs. The promo packs were all gold, all rare, whatever, and whatever you consider rare, but they were all gold, and there were a lot of duplicates on the market, and a lot of solid quality players going for real cheap because people had to move them. So it was a good weekend to pick up players if you needed some depth or some solid players on your lines. Let's see. There's the Jason Spezza that we opened up. I used him for one game so far and scored a goal, so I'm pretty excited about it. But if he was to crack my lineup, he'd probably be a fourth-line center for me. This is Molson, Sagan, Lupul. Eberle's a brand-new pickup. I wanted to try him out. I had his regular gold card and auctioned it off because there's just not a player that was working out for me, but I wanted to see how his Hot Live card was. I haven't used him yet. Not too crazy about his speed, but he's got the shot in the hands. And 86 defense, so not bad for a sniper. Not bad rating numbers for a sniper. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm going to give him a shot, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'll put him back up on the auction. There's a lot of them on the market right now. A lot of Eberle's are flooding the Hot Live auction market, so he's going cheap. So you can grab him cheap if you want to score an Eberle. Krejci, Kane. Palmerville's a brand new pickup. Last time I had Palmerville, I was able to sell him off for $28K, and I just picked this one up for $8K over the weekend. It was it was an offer you couldn't refuse. I wanted Palmerville again because I need more playmakers. I need more two-way forwards on the wing position because I got too many snipers, and that's why I picked up St. Louis and Palmerville. Hagelin was going real cheap. He's another guy that's flooding the market. I picked him up for under $7K, and I like the 89 skate in the 87 shot hands, and I just wanted to see how he was. Again, if it doesn't work out, I could just easily flip him again on the market. Skinner, I'm gonna put on the auction block. I picked him up for $60K a while back ago when he first came out on the Hot Live Team of the Week edition when he was first introduced, and I got him cheap. and he's selling. People are paying for over 100K for him now, and he really hasn't done anything productive for me. I just can't find a rhythm with him, so there's no reason letting a guy who's selling for over 100K on the market just sit on the bench. So I'm definitely going to put him up on the trade block. I had him up for a few hours the other day. He didn't sell, so I tucked him back in the collection, and just kind of hesitant about it. I'm kind of treading on what to do with it, but I'm definitely gonna put him back up on the block and see what happens. And if it doesn't sell, I'll tuck him back in, because I don't know, maybe a few days rest or something, and when I throw him back in the lineup, maybe I can get something going with him. I'm sorry, guys. There's more new pickups. Let's see. Let's just go to any. I know I picked up some new defensemen and whatever. Oh yeah, so Johnson I got in a pack. Brown I got in a pack. We seen me open him as well. I think he came along with Krejci, Girardi, and Spezza. Seth Jones came in a pack. Keith Yandel I bought in auction. He was going cheaper than the rest of them, and I wanted Yandel. Just wanted to try him out. I was just putting together a team that wasn't full of all the guys that I usually start out with, just trying to change it up, so I picked him up. And I'm definitely, the next card that I'm going to invest pucks in is going to be his Hot Live card. And I definitely want his Hot Live card. And probably a guy that I'll end up keeping for the rest of the year. Let's see. Oh, Tyler Myers. I finally grabbed him. I know I've said it a couple times that I wanted to pick him up, and I got him for I think it was 28K, and it was like one of those things that was that I had to buy him right now, and I accidentally backed out of the screen, and I was afraid it was going to be gone because it was the cheapest one. It was probably going about 6K or 7K cheaper than the rest of them, and I was lucky enough to grab him I was just at the right place at the right time, you know what I mean? And so I'm real happy to have him. But Mike Green has been so phenomenal for me. It's been hard to tuck him in the lineup, but eventually I'll change it up and try out Tyler Myers, and anyone who hasn't had him yet and is debating on whether to get him or not, I'll tell you how he performs. I already have him set up with McDonough. Once I put Tyler Myers in, I'm going to pair him up with McDonough. I think they'll be a great defensive line together. So I'm excited to use it. McDonough's got a great wrist shot. He's got a great defensive side game, but he's also got an incredible offensive game. I've scored a few goals with him, and I rarely use him, but when I do use him, he's been a big contributor on offense as well. Let's see. I don't know if there's any more new pickups. I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it. And I think, also going on the trade block, I'll show you who else I'm going to put up for trade. Swap. I'm going to put up Halleck and Fleury and the regular Holtby card. I think I'm going to put all these up in the trade market. I think I'm going to put Halleck up with, I think he's got 9 days left on all these trainings. Yeah, he does. So I figure I put him up and try to get as much as I can out of him while he's got all these trainings on him. And Fleury I'm going to put up as well. I really only need 2 solid goaltenders. So I got Schneider and Renee's, and I got the Holtby HFC card that I can put training and durations on, because he's a beast when you put training and durations on him. So this is the team update, guys. Sorry I'm all over the place. It's been a few days, and like I said, I'm just trying to push myself and get the ball rolling so I can get more videos out to you guys, and be a little bit more consistent now that I'm almost done with grieving over my friend. We still got the wake and the funeral coming up, and just waiting. I guess they're just waiting for the toxology reports and everything else to be over with. But it feels good to be back and doing this for you guys, and hopefully my next pack opening I'll do live for you guys. I'm gonna wait till the next promo comes out, because I'm just done doing regular gold packs. I haven't been getting anything like I used to, and the special packs have been a lot better for me lately. So Look forward to that, and my next video will be highlights from tournaments and the division games I've been playing. So I hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope you guys have I hope you guys all have a great day, and I'll be talking to y'all soon. This is Sully 138. Peace out.